Greetings, Wumbo. How do you do? I'm like actually on time for once. I'm like actually started at 3 instead of, you know, 3:04 or whatever. I got water. I'm like a consummate professional today. I'm like killing it. Let's go. The power of the haircut. I think, personally. I suspect it's the haircut. I think it's pretty good. If I remember correctly, and it's much like the other, much like Kingdom Hearts, it's been like 3 weeks since I played this, possibly more. Actually, it was 3:01. It was not. No way. No, I refuse to believe that. I clicked the button at 3, 2. It might have been the exact moment it switched to 3:01. In that case, okay, fine. In any case, it's been a while since I played this one. If I remember correctly, we just finished the last, we just finished the 4th chapter. So we were just starting, the 5th one. Would you look at that? I remember correctly. The adventure of the unspeakable story. I believe, my boy Sholmes left us with a... Ooh. Left us with a little cliffhanger.
It's coming! Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles."
Well, we know what it's not going to be. Because if we've learned anything, it's that these stories, it's like, it was a snake. It wasn't a snake. Like, so, As for what the twist is going to be, I have no idea. Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. In that disconcerting courtroom experience we were first thrown into on the day we arrived in the country. And in Soseki-san's terrible ordeal that had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious. However, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court. Which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that fateful telegram. 15th. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Yo, I love my boy's got a business now. Official office work. 9:13 a.m. That morning, I was woken by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Susato-san? Yes! Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? Oh, no, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast this morning. So shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite? Yes! Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. What court? Let me see. What case is it today? Is she okay? Here we go again. You alright? Telegram. So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, but you're not going to get away with that. Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. Why are you acting so shady? What the hell? It was just a boring old telegram. That's 3 times now she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing. I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point. Alright, I understand. Soseki-san? I suppose Soseki-san will have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he? Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already, or be just a few days away. A fortnight ago, we had that very long telegram from him. Do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san? I was just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London, that's all. I mean, as regards Lord Van Zieks? The Reaper? Yes, I can't help wondering if seasickness would have paled into insignificance in that case. What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper, right? I still say this guy isn't dead. The Irish, I already forgot his name. McGilded. I was gonna say McGinnis, but that, no, it was McGilded. Something McGilded. He's not dead. I'm calling it. This man is not dead. He's coming back. I feel it in my bones. Like the way that nightmarish trial ended on the very first day we arrived in London. Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but at least Soseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably, that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps. Even if that's the case, it's little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself. Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. Surely not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants. No, I don't think so. Apparently, Lord Van Zieks hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter. Oh? Yes, since Soseki-san's trial. He's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems. Really? Just like before, when he wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So it's just been me who has had to face him in his recent spate of trials, then. Ugh, just my luck. Surely a coincidence, surely just a coincidence, just bad luck. Surely don't read any more into it at all. I wonder if luck doesn't come into it. Sorry? What was that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Susato, I feel like Susato is the smartest, dumbest character in this game. Like, she is both, like... She's both incredibly, like, sharp-witted and incredibly emotionally dull. Like, she's just, like... Her emotional intelligence is kind of low. Her wit is fairly high, but like it varies just from scene to scene. She's either the smartest or the dumbest person in the room. And I feel like there's no in between. Alright, let's take a look around. This is our office, right? This is Naruhodo, what was it? Naruhodo Legal Services something? Shovel? That spade has been in here since we started renting the place. Oh, that's not a spade, Naruhodo-san. It's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel. I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. It's spring at last, and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of the fire and steam rising from the kettle. Oh, would you like some tea, Naruhodo-san? Thank you, Susato-san, but I'm alright for now. With the green tea Susato-san makes me from time to time, and Iris's unique herbal infusions. Unique. I'm sure that's an understatement. This place is paradise for a true tea lover. Green tea is such a wonderful accompaniment to British tea cakes, don't you think? I've never had... I don't think I've had much British food, period. I don't think I've had... like, yeah. So this is the tea set that Susato-san brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter. Tea is a drink to be enjoyed, Naruhodo-san. You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know. I don't like seeing you screw up your face, so... God. Hey look, a treasure chest. We've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already. A little? You could tidy up once in a while. Susato-san, I always say, making a mess is a small sacrifice to pay for being able to further your studies. And time spent tidying up is time you can't devote to the same cause. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm not messy, I'm just efficient. And time spent on ridiculous arguments is time that could be better spent on some simple housework. She wins. God, I'm supposed to be the lawyer here. Damn. Don't give up so soon, Naruhodo. This must be the telegram. Let's see. Ah! No, you mustn't look at that. Not under any circumstances. What is you? What? What are you hiding? All right, I won't. I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san, but you can be very mischievous at times. Then put the telegram away if you don't want people looking at it. How do I? There we go. I forgot how to switch screens. There's an orange. What is this? Is that a fish tank? We were rather lucky to find that old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in there are doing rather well. And the anemones, too. It's a wonderful invention, isn't it? The sea behind glass inside your room. Another example of Great Britain's greatness. Having to clean it out and change it, the water isn't so great though, is it? If only there were some device that filtered the water. What a fantasy, right? You know, I've never seen inside your room there, Susato-san. I've never even peeped inside. Good? I should think so too. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. Whatever you say, young maiden. It's a weird flex, like, I've never peeked inside your room, you know. Okay, good? Like, thanks? Let's head down to Sholmes' suite. Let's go downstairs for breakfast. Home and office of the world-famous great detective and his young companion, Iris. It seems people from all over the globe come to engage his consulting detective services. Morning, Runos. Morning, Susie. Ow. Good morning, Iris. Dear God, what does that sound? Iris. What is it, Runo? What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled. Yes, you noticed that, did you? Hurley isn't in the best form this morning, it seems. It's really bad. Reminds me of when I used to play violin. Like, the couple months. It was not long. Hello. Oof. Low energy Sholmes. It does not feel good. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Good morning. Oof. Oh no! A good morning to die, perhaps. I like this. Has something happened, Mr. Sholmes? You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before. My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Oh my god. Professor, oh my god, it's so true. Oh my god. This man... Has he not had his coffee this morning? Damn this blanched existence! That's all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me, if it's not too much trouble. Kitty! Where's the kitty? Also, this I don't like this Sholmes. I miss excited, energetic Sholmes. Kitty! Oh, kitty! Oh my god, it's adorable. Oh my god! Oh look, it's Wagahai? Wagahai? Wagahai. Good morning, boy. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's a bow tie! Ah! Okay, I got that out of my system. We're good. That must be some sort of tiny door for cats to use. But how did it get there? You have... I'm sorry. You're living with this chick who literally builds, like, smoke grenade guns. And you're wondering how someone made a fucking cat door? Really? Like, excuse? Like, apply some... You're a lawyer. Apply some critical thinking, my guy. Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. How wonderful. Let me help you, Iris. It would indeed be a fine day to die. Wait. I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes's desk. Yeah, the big, wasn't it like a analysis machine? What the hell happened to it? Oh my god, this poor man. Alright, I'm gonna take a look around first. Hi there. What's this? These are all mementos. That is that how you spell like mementos, plural? Like mementos? I did not know that word had an E in it. Maybe it's like the British spelling, like, I mean, which would make sense, but I did not know that. Of Mr. Sholmes's past cases, I think. If he'd have been involved in my case, I wonder if the beefsteak from Le Carnival would be on display here. Yeah, I feel like it would have gone bad by now. A mystery shoe, a curious hammer, some mysterious dancing men, a bust of Napoleon. What an entrancing collection, and what appears to be a blue butt plug. Trying really hard not to look at that one. It looks like an untidy assortment of junk to me, rather like what's on my own shelves. Well, you really ought to learn to keep your things in order, Mr. Naruhodo. No favoritism there at all. Again, either the smartest or the dumbest person in the room. There is no in between. All right, well, let's take a look at this missing object. Where did they go? Look at Mr. Sholmes's desk. It's completely clear. Isn't that an enormous machine usually on it? We can never hope to understand what goes on in the great detective's mind, Mr. Naruhodo. Why, next time we're invited, we may find he's vacated the entire suite. That's scarily plausible, actually. It really is. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never even seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole thing is going to topple at any moment. Oh, such a charmingly untidy collection of paraphernalia, isn't it? It just looks messy to me, like my desk. But you, Mr. Naruhodo, must learn to tidy up after yourself. No favoritism there, then. Not even a little bit. Good lord. The fire's burning comfortably in the grate today. Grate again today. It's a very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow. Oh, look at that photographic print of a lady displayed on the mantelpiece. Could it be? Look at that photographic print! Yes, it must be. It's the woman! Oh, how exciting! Is that supposed to mean something to me? Oh, God. Why is there a trophy for that? What? Excuse? Beg pardon? I see, this is Iris's half of the room. Typewriter. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Iris doing much writing recently. But there's paper already set up in the typewriter. Look, as if she's about to start. That reminds me, when I mentioned that Iris was in the process of writing a full-fledged novel, Mr. Natsume was most impressed. Ah yes, Mr. Natsume. That's what I'll be doing too, once I'm back in Japan, he said through tightly clenched fists and teeth. Yep, that's him. Hello? That's a charming little white shelf, and full of charming little bottles too. But the contents of them aren't quite so charming, it seems. Science is the future, Mr. Naruhodo. You can't deny it. I'm saving my money so I can buy some chemistry apparatus as well. Law, chemistry, takedown throws? What diverse skills you boast, Mr. Sato? As useful as they are, I'm not sure my throwing skills are worthy of inclusion in that list. I mean, he's experienced them firsthand, so I think I would say he's an authority at this point. Iris's beautiful tea set is there on the table as usual. A cup of one of her special herbal blends always helps me to relax when I'm feeling the strain. The English pastime of tea has many similarities with our own tea ceremony customs, don't you think? It's the idea of hospitality behind it. That's the essence of tea. Sure. Unless you're like me and just don't like the taste of tea. Though I suppose it would be rude to decline. This is where Iris notes down ideas, isn't it? Let's see. What does it say today? Ah, the Boscombe Valley Mystery. Oh, how intriguing! It must be the title of Iris's latest work. Oh my! I wonder what fantastic tale awaits us. Susato-san looks like an angel, but I bet she's dreaming of the most unsavory crime you could imagine. Oh my god. Wagahai Kitty! Mr. Natsume's cat seems to have settled into his new home then. Oh yes, and I've become very attached to little Waggy. Oh, Waggy! It would appear his previous owner is completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures, their mews as empty as the hearts of the muses. Sholmes, bro, what is up with you today? Oh my god! So cute! If Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan, I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him if he could. But pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience. Yeah, it's kind of a whole thing. And for good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed. Well, I don't mind, because Waggy is adorable. I can't screech every time. I can't do it. Oh, yes, he really is. Oh yes, but what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did that come from? Oh, you noticed? You are observant, Runo. Look, I used this. It's my latest invention. Again, like... Okay, I wasn't expecting whatever the fuck this is, but like, really? You think she could, like... Literally all you have to do is cut a square, put a hinge on. Boom. Cat door. Like, knife, square, hinge. Boom. What is that? I call it the cat flapper mat. This on the other hand, I suppose I wasn't expecting. Gosh, a machine for making doors just for cats? That's right, it can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And it can do it in any door at all, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful, you see. Wouldn't it have been quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I mean, that's cool and all, but and I guess that's just how her brain works. Well, yes, maybe, but now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Why do I suspect that this is going to be very relevant in the upcoming case? Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris. She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl.